Hey YouTube, this is going to be a little bookcase tour. I posted to Instagram a photo of my tarot decks on the bookcase of my bedroom, and then realized I'd never done a tour of the big bookcase in my living room. This is like my main piece of furniture that I take everywhere I go. And so let's take a little tour. So starting at the top right, you will see that we have comics. These are arranged alphabetically, but within a publisher. So you can see we've got some indie stuff over on the left, some web comics that have been printed into books, and then you've got Boom Studios, IDW, and then a bunch of Image and a bunch of Marvel, and then a couple other indie things at the end. So these are my comics. Mostly I read Marvel comics through Marvel Unlimited, and some of the Image I read through Comixology. In general, I try not to, these days, buy too many books in paper unless it's just a really beloved book I want to own, or it's something that is very difficult to find, and I'm worried about it's not available in digital. So actually, let's go to the upper left. So then you have some more indie comics and all my zines. So one of the things I want to do during my sabbatical is read all these freaking zines, because I love supporting zinesters and I forget to actually read them. So there's a lot there. I might do some zine reviews after that. This is a change. You can see I have some games still up top, but I tried to move games down to where they're more accessible by getting rid of some books, donating some books. So these are just some of my games. Geek Out is one of my favorites. You can see I have a shitload of Lord of the Rings games, and then Fog of Love is also one of my favorite games. As we go down here, oh my gosh, is this my current Netflix? No, it's not. Okay. So there's some mess on my bookcases, but you can see, let me actually sit on the piano bench so it's easier to see this. So I keep reorganizing. It's kind of hard to be like, okay, I've got feminist books, I have sexuality books, I have gay books. These things tend to go together. I have racism, anti-racism books. Like, there's a lot of overlap. But you can see I have these little yellow post-its for the books I haven't actually read yet. So some of these I haven't read. Some of my favorite authors, you've got some Matilda Bernstein Sycamore over there. Of course, everybody loves... well, I don't actually... do I have... No, I don't. I think I only have a digital copy of... what's the Moraga and Anzaldúa book? This Bridge Called My Back. But I do have a physical copy of Borderlands. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah. Borderlands. So, super awesome books. And then if we keep going down, I have to move some stuff out of the way because I actually have my donate boxes, but below it, sort of some of the same themes. We've got some sexuality stuff, some trans stuff, some sort of general feminist stuff. And then if we keep going down, if we move this tote bag that I just got out of the way, this is more just like what I have left of academic books, as well as a random Francesca Leah block, but it's mostly academic books, 501 Russian verbs, and some French books, and some Turkish books, and some foreign language dictionaries. I also have a couple of travel books down the bottom, so miscellaneous stuff. And then if we come up a little to the left, so here we have some fandom stuff over on the far left, and then you'll see some poetry, just my very favorite poetry I've kept, some coloring books, and like kids books, some of which I get just because they're terribly affirming, trans kids books, like where you get those, and a couple of kids books from my actual childhood. And then let's see if we can do this around the piano. So we've got some sort of random reference, an ASL hand-shaped dictionary, and then very small fiction and fantasy collection. Again, most of this, I have plenty in digital format, but these are some of my favorites that I've kept in paperback. And then if I can get to it, let's see, all the way down here, you can see some more sort of reference-y language books and like random stuff. So that is really my bookcase. I have a cookbook bookcase, and then right next to my bed I have a stuff to read in the immediate future bookcase. Those are most of my physical books. So leave a comment if you see any books you're curious about or any books that you particularly like, or record your own, because I really like looking at people's bookshelves. I always walk into people's homes and immediately either judge them or have a crush on them based on their bookshelves. So there you go. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day.